Who do you think you are? Running round leaving scars, collecting your jar of hearts, tearing love apart. That's my reaction to everybody saying the salt and vinegar chips are mid. How dare you? You're all cursed. You're all suffering under the curse of having terrible taste in chips. Disgusting. Hello, Zacinator, Rommel, Viol, Cole, Alex, Max, Owl, Cool Dude, Vibing, Kitamushi, Daniel, Matthew, Feelbender, Woody. Stop it right now. I'm not gonna. Robin, Introvertal, Jack, Salty Eggs. That's just a key smash. Vat, Pixel, 30th Century Homer, Steve, Super K, Nick, Fry Ghost, Atomic Thomas, Ducky. Okay, that's everybody. No, we're done. The stream is over. Okay, anyway. So, I've had a very busy day today, but I decided to come and unleash a comparison taste test that has been forever coming. And listen. I know. These fucking American chips, they're gonna be worse. But I have to do this because I have been wanting to do this comparison for literally years. Friends of the Yandere Girl series, you're gonna have to be way more specific. Americans love are your favorite chips. Well, I mean, if you have the real ones, these ones, you might just die from an explosion of flavor. You gotta do the American ones first. Yes, exactly. I mean, I already know what these ones taste like, so why wouldn't I? But first, we have to compare the packaging. See, most Lay's chips from US to Canada have pretty much the same packaging, maybe a difference in color, but there is a specific difference between Lay's salt and vinegar, which I think might be responsible for how not vinegary these things are. Or that Girls and X Yandere. I'm still working on that. Don't worry about it. I can't give you an ETA on that. Just it'll be done when it's done. Okay, so like look at this. You see that? That's the vinegar that they got on the American package. It's red vinegar. I don't even know where you would buy it. And on the real salt and vinegar chips, we have, as well as French, we have clear vinegar. Vinegar is a refined flavor for only the most cultured of people. Exactly, which is why you need the one with the more vinegar. Also, fun fact, these chips expire on the exact same day. December 13th and December 13th. How about that? So, like, they literally could not be more similar. They're just like, these guys were made at the same time. Salt and vinegar chips are the blandest chips out there. Yeah, the American ones are. Don't at me. Hold on. Stream's messing with me. Whatever. I'm great at my job. They expire on your birthday. Well, these are your birthday chips. I mean, the idea that, like, the chips could exist long enough to expire is hilarious. I'm gonna be eating these for like the next month. This is ridiculous. There's so much of this. Anyway, so in order to do this, this is gonna be really annoying because, you know, on the microphone, what is going on with the lighting in here? This is weird. I'm taking these chips off the table. The reflective surfaces are fucking with everything. Anyway, they taste different because of the French on the bag. Is this Canadian nationalism? No, it's not. Our government is like constantly fucking up, and if they do indeed decide to privatize healthcare, then I'm going to be the most anti-Canadian motherfucker ever. But anyway, in order to facilitate this taste test, I have found my 2 least reflective dishes. I think these are made of bamboo, I don't know. This is video propaganda for what? Lay's? Is this because of the Queen? Was the Queen known for enjoying chips? Whatever. Fucking ridiculous. Okay. So this is the American plate, this is the Canadian plate. Remember that. Maybe I should write it out in like text or something. You know what, I should put like a text box or something over the plates. You know what, I'll do it after I pour them out. Lay's wanted a promo. What? How is it a promo? I'm saying that one version of their chips is shitty. Look out, this is gonna be noisy. God. Man, just smelling from the bag after opening it, it's already disappointing. Fucking whatever. Just throw a few on here. That'll do. I'm setting these on the floor. The Queen died after eating 1 American salt and vinegar chip. It really was that bad, huh? Hey man, if Lay's wanted to sponsor me, they'd be more than welcome to do so, but they ain't paying me for this. I wish. Anyway, I'm opening the real salt and vinegar chips. I'm doing a smell test. Now that is some fucking vinegar, bro. There's so much air in these bags. This is ridiculous. Okay, so, truth be told, I didn't want to buy a family-sized bag of salt and vinegar chips, but, like, I was heading back from the fair today, and I stopped at a corner store when I was walking, because I didn't want to stop when I was driving, and that was all they had, so I had to pay, like, $5 for that. It was a rip-off. But yeah, that's what I was doing today. I was at the fair. I saw an old friend from high school there. It's very exciting. He was working security, and he was wearing like the same shirt that he wore when he was working security at another place in town when we were in high school. And I saw him and I was like, is this like a fucking vision of the past? Because he looked exactly the same. He's got the exact same hairstyle and everything. It was spooky. But yeah, we had a nice chat. Anyway, both chips for $5. Yep, I'm pretty sure the ones in America were $5 too. Anyway, so this is the Americans. I'm gonna label these so we don't forget. What are you doing these days? Voice acting. I told him I do YouTube. I don't usually tell people that, but I knew he would be cool about it. And he was, because he knew when we were in high school that I wanted to do YouTube. It was great. Anyway, I'm putting in a text box. Give me a second. No, not the death counter. I'll label it country. Where is it? USA. And then what? I have to keep pushing it to the side. I say Canada. Oh man, that looks like shit. Where's the font size? Crank it up. What are we doing? Okay, there we go. Okay. Perfect. I am running the most professional stream you've ever seen. Oh my god, I got it fucking wrong. God damn it. See, this is why we needed to write them down. I'm an idiot. Yeah, okay. There. Fuck. Cheater. Oh yeah, well, the USA was about to win. So, have fun with that. A bit of knowledge. Hold on. I'm just gonna pin the chat to the friggin' thing so I can see it better. You guys remembered it. Good. You remembered it so I don't have to. You're the nostalgia critic now. Get fucked. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I accuse you guys of being the nostalgia critic. I know that's like a huge like faux pas, like a really unprofessional thing to do. Feel your hairline receding already, Jesus Christ. Okay, okay. I know, I'm sorry. This is gonna be my taste test / apology video. I'm so sorry that I've done this to you all. I've accused my fan base of being the nostalgia critic. It was a horrible thing to do. Anyway, this stream is sponsored by... No, we're not sponsored. We're not sponsored. Because Lay's would never allow me to say that one of their chips is shit. This is American. This is American. I'm smelling it. I'm licking it. Well, it was definitely in the same room as vinegar. Oh, come on. Hold on. Anyway, this definitely, like, I'll give it to him, it's at least kind of vinegary. Why is this chip so fucking big? I can't even eat this. Oh, thank you, Star, for the $2. Apology video with tears.
Apology video with tears now.
You want tears? You want tears? You want fucking tears? Then chop an onion. This is more of a salt than a vinegar. Look, fine, I'll bring out the tears. I'm so sorry to all of you. I've disappointed you. And I know that I can do better than this. It wasn't right of me to accuse my audience of being the nostalgia critic. And I just hope that you guys can forgive me. There. Oh, it needs a large sigh. Okay. Guys, we don't need to talk. I'm perfect. Thank you, Max, for the $2. I had a second chip there for the USA chips are good. I never said they were bad. I just said they weren't fucking vinegar. These are just lightly salted. Well, extra salted. Extra salted light vinegar.
You ate a second chip, therefore USA chips are good.
It needs a single tear to fall upon a chip. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna get it. I can't believe this has happened. Dude. You probably couldn't see it on the camera. It was a drop of water, don't worry. I called them shit. Fine. They're shit chips. They're fucking terrible. I don't know. Were you expecting professionalism? Anyway, let's try the real chips. I said, as vinegar chips, they're bad. As just like regular chips, they're just chips. They're just chips. The Canadian chips are more yellow. I think that's just the lighting. Anyway, I'm gonna eat this one. It's folded in half. Oh yeah. That's some vinegar. I'm just now realizing this is probably a very annoying stream to listen to because of my chewing sounds. Crunchy ASMR. This is what the people want. They got... This chip looks like a butt. So as I've said, the distinction is obvious. USA is losing. Try to do a Donald Duck impression? No. I could never do that. I could never do what he does. Okay, but dude McDuder, have you had Canadian salt and vinegar chips? The difference is there. Also, our chips seem to be more folded. I don't know if that's because we're using different potatoes. Not a lot of folds on this side. A lot more folds over here. Canada has the best of a mid flavor. Hey, I could have done ketchup chips. You maniac. But, hold on, let me finish this chip. That wasn't the only thing that I got when I was in the US. I also purchased some sort of weird limited edition Coca-Cola, and I'm gonna go grab it. It's okay though. You might have been concerned, but I managed to get my least reflective piece of glassware. So you'll never know. Yeah, the dream flavor. Do you know what flavor that is? I just saw it in like a Walmart and picked it up. The vinegar gets trapped in the folds. Oh my god, Looney Tunes, you're a genius. I'm gonna go get that Coke. You know, when I was in the States, I also bought a giant bag of Tootsie Pops. So, good news, I'm fully stocked up for any not safe for work scripts I might want to do. You don't have to say it. I know I'm hilarious. Pringles are better than any other chips, not their salt and vinegar ones. They've got a non-diet dream flavor. Well, this is Coke Zero. I didn't realize when I bought it was Coke Zero, but it's dream flavored at 0 calories. The dream. Oh wait, that's upside down. Dream flavor. Maybe it looks better down there. 0 sugar and dream flavored. Does anybody know what flavor this is? Jesse, you bought the wrong Coke. It's cream soda flavored. Well, maybe. I don't know. What other brands does Coke own? Do they own like Crush or something? Everyone just tried to see the reflection of your face on the bottle. Yeah, and I was really scared of that, so don't do that. Anyway. I'm just gonna give it a pour into my cat paw glass. Crush is Coke. Okay, whoa. Look at this. Look at what they're trying to sell me. It's full of... This smells like Sour Patch Kids. What is going on? Now that definitely smells like Sour Patch Kids or Fuzzy Peaches or something. That's rough. I get the feeling I'm not going to enjoy this very much because I'm not a huge fan of regular Coke. Like, I only ever drank Diet Coke. I just don't like the taste of the full sugar stuff. Maybe it's because, you know what? I like cola that they have in Cuba, and that stuff is made with, like, real sugar and not corn syrup, so that's probably why I don't like Coke very much. Tastes like a peach-flavored cola. That would explain the sour peach, the fuzzy peaches thing. It tastes like pure diabetic rage. What does it look like? Poison, right? Yeah, speaking of mid, this is like the most underwhelming limited edition flavor I've ever tasted. Man, I wish they'd bring back baked bean flavored chips. God damn it. Instead, we get these. This is so mid. Doesn't taste like Coke. It doesn't taste like anything. Like, it's like somebody took fuzzy peaches and just turned them into a bland drink. I'm not... This... The only good cola is the Mexico one and the diet. Yeah. Remember onion ring flavored Lay's? Not really. Philly apple pie flavored ice cream. Okay. Yeah, they had like baked bean or like, I don't know, some sort of bean flavored chip. It was a Lay's limited edition flavor as part of a contest. And I could be remembering it wrong, but they stopped selling it because it didn't win the contest, and fucking cheesy loaded potatoes won the contest. Like, are you kidding me? It's already potato flavored. It's a potato chip. The beans were better. Anyway, I don't want to drink any more of this. This is so lame. What are we fucking doing? I don't know. I feel like something is wrong with these chips in general. They're kind of a bit soft, like stale. Oh, thank you, Mary Lambroni, for the $5. They sell Pepsi with real sugar. They sell that in Maryland? But, yeah. I'm sure they do, but I don't really like regular Pepsi either. I prefer diet. I only like the full sugar versions of, like, drinks with real flavors. Because, I mean, you have sodas that are, like, flavored orange, or they got root beer, or cream soda, or whatever. Like, those are flavors. Coke and Pepsi are just Coke and Pepsi flavored, and nobody knows what flavor that is.
In America, they sell Pepsi with real sugar. It's in the dark blue boxes.
Didn't I just open them? Yeah, but, like, I don't know. What the fuck is going on out there? Oh my god. The neighbors are revolting. As revolting as that Coke. Good thing I brought water.
You're a real faker?
Oh.
So cool.
It's just a bunch of question marks. Thank you, We're All Shy Guy, for becoming a real faker. I'm sorry that your specialty characters can't show up on screen. But hey, you're a shy guy. You wouldn't want anybody knowing anyway. But anyway, gear, grub, or fun. I think I'm a big fan of food, but I feel as though if I'm on a deserted island, gear is going to get me a lot further than food. So, yeah. With the gear, you can get grub. So I think I would go with that. By the way, I'm going to be streaming Splatoon 3 tomorrow. I finally got it today, but like, it was like just before I was about to set this stream up, so, you know. Kettle cooked have a better crunch, yeah. But sometimes they have so much of a crunch it can be dangerous. I'll admit, this isn't as dramatic of a comparison as the Swedish fish to Swedish berry situation was, but hey. Canadian chips are better. I've proven it. I've definitively proven it after wanting to compare the two for years. I like salt and vinegar chips too much, so I don't know, even if like they don't have enough vinegar, I would always eat them before we got them back over the border. Tomorrow's stream Squid Game 3? Maybe. But anyway, does anybody want some salt and vinegar chips? I've got 2 fucking family-sized bags. Actually, fun comparison here. I'm gonna try not to bring the bags too close to the microphone. So this Lay's bag that I got is just like a regular bag. In grams, the American one in grams, which is just like a regular bag, is 219.7 grams. Okay? And the Canadian version, which is like family size, this is like the bigger one that you can get, is 235 grams. Which is either just like they upped it by like less than 20 grams and like they're calling it family sized, or the American one is just stupid huge. Do American Lay's chips have family size? How big are those? There's a party size. Okay, I guess everything really is bigger in Texas. Not that I've been there. A potato chip is roughly a gram. Yeah. Well, I didn't do the comparison of the nutritional facts. See, in the American one, they cheat it. They cheat it because they're like, there's about 8 servings per container, so there's 160 calories per serving. On the Canadian one, they're like, okay, 50 grams, and there's 270 calories. So, like, they're the same amount of calories, but the American one is, like, making it seem like there's less by saying, oh, the serving size is 17 chips, instead of the Canadian one where it's like, it's 27 chips. So these chips are like these are 10 calories each. American family size is 300 grams. Okay. Man. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, I have seen comparisons between like Tim Hortons on like both sides of the border, and yeah. A secret way to skip the tutorial? Well, I might still do the tutorial. I don't know. I'm gonna make my character in Splatoon 3 the way I want to make them. You want big, go to Costco. I don't have a membership there. Americans be like, metrics suck, but then call it Instagram instead of Insta-ounce. Another folded chip for the masses. See, this is the thing, right? They're folded over, they're strong. I just broke this chip and you can't even tell. Hold on, I'm gonna straighten it out. Oh, shit. They're taco chips. Man, I'm surprised, like, nobody's tried to make that a thing. Well, they probably have, you know, the Tostitos or whatever. Just, like, chips that come, like, as mini tacos. How much for 10 minutes of you eating salt and vinegar chips, like, as a video? I'll do it for free. And lose every subscriber. You know, I've thought about it. I've thought about many different ways to lose all of my viewers, and this might be the way. Minutes of me doing my signature laugh. What's my signature laugh? I have many laughs. Yeah, dude. It's a good thing you caught that, Elsie. You should not send me pictures of yourself. Not because I'm gonna do anything bad with it, just, yeah, you shouldn't do that. It's like a Snicker. It's cute. I don't know. Like, what? So it's like, is it that one? Or is it like the, I don't know. I did cackle like a goblin. The second one? Yes, I'm something of a wicked witch of the West. She laughed like that, right? I don't fucking care. Skull Kid type laugh, yeah. When I was a kid, I used to laugh like this because I think I heard it in like a show somewhere. I would laugh like. It sounded like I was fucking hissing. It was weird. I had a strange childhood. Why are there so many more chips on this side? I've completely messed this up. At least Canada has Halloween. Yeah, everywhere is Halloween, if you're willing to celebrate it. Laugh cures cancer and ends wars. That's a lot of pressure. Boo? Are you booing my shitty laugh from my childhood? What? I heard those sun chip bags are real loud. I don't know, I don't eat sun chips. Halloween is illegal in Poland? Wow. As if my opinion of Poland couldn't drop any lower. What are the odds? Oh, it's a scary boo. Okay, I'll allow it. Yeah, slurl. Please don't ever make me say that again. It's really hard to pronounce. Like, not on its own, but in a sentence. They can't be so bad. Well, I'm eating them. I have a whole fucking bag of them. Listen, you don't understand how rare it is for me to have this many chips all at once. I try not to do that because I fucking love salt and vinegar chips, and I will eat them all. I'm going to eat them all, but like, I have to be so careful. There's a reason why I don't buy this many chips at once, because I'll just keep fucking eating them because I love salt and vinegar chips so much. Even if they're bad. I have a problem. I have a serious problem. I just fucking love chips. Also, I feel the need to even them out because, like, there's only 5 chips over here and, like, 20 over here. Sounds like you had a stroke halfway through saying squirrel. Yeah, that's kind of what it sounded when I tried to record it the first time. Didn't you say they weren't vinegar enough? They're not. But they're vaguely vinegar. They were in the same room. How are my teeth doing? I don't know. I floss every day. I don't know if it's helping, though. How many can I eat in 5 seconds? All of these. I would just crush them all into my mouth all at once, but you don't want to hear that. Just like taking a fucking handful of them and shoving them into my mouth is my preferred way to eat salt and vinegar chips. I'm being restrained right now. Do it. ASMR where your girlfriend eats salt and vinegar chips and judges you.
You're a real faker.
Oh, thank you, Steve the Wizard, for being a real faker for 8 months. Hey, you get the milestone. Oh, hell yeah, ambiguous. You were recording. I don't know why I slipped into a weird accent there, but congratulations. Way to go. Okay. Fine. I will consume basically all of these chips. Not this one, it's too big. If I have to bite it in half, then I can't do it. In order to make this a true... I have to like stack them. We're doing a combination of both at the same time. I will cram all of these into my mouth. You won't see it, but like, just know that they're in there. I'll wash them down with that shitty dream flavored cola. There, okay. That's how many I can eat in 5 seconds. That was so not worth it. I ended up like spilling like half a chip on myself. There's crumbs everywhere now. Gotta get all the fucking salt off my hands. But your gums to that bite, it definitely hit the sides of my mouth. They aren't that bad for calories. No, they are. There's 10 in each chip. They said so on the nutrition facts. Mathematically, of course. They're 10 per chip. That's what it says on the package. It says per 27 chips, 50 grams, 270 calories. So that means every chip is 10 calories. It's fucked up. That's why I don't buy that's why I don't buy 2 giant bags of salt and vinegar chips at the same time, because I'll just eat them all and then it'd be unhealthy. It's bad. Pop chips. I'm sorry, I just don't like popcorn. I do like poppables. I don't know if those are made of popcorn, but they're hard to find in salt and vinegar flavor. I know they exist. I've had them, but it's mostly just like sour cream and onion and plain. No, don't put that evil of potato chip weight on me. You made tablet fudge today? So, like, you hooked up your iPad to the oven. I don't actually know how people make fudge. Do you cook it in the oven? I had to break that one down so I could eat it. Carolina Reaper chip. It's just evil. I would never do that. You melt it together in a saucepan, then bring it to a boil for 20 minutes, then let it set. Oh, like the chocolate cookies. You don't know what I'm talking about. You know, I think they're called haystacks in other places. The recipe I have just calls them quick chocolate cookies. It's just, you mix together milk, butter, sugar, bring that to a boil, then mix in chocolate powder, oats, and vanilla, and then you just drop it onto like some wax paper and let it dry, and then that's the cookie. Eating humans with the sound effects, I think that would, like, one, I wouldn't really want to do that, and two, I would definitely get like community guideline strike for that. But maybe not. I mean, I've definitely heard an audio of like, it was like a snuff audio, and the listener got eaten by a naga. I don't remember if there was any bone crunching though. Mother Macabre is doing vor? Wow, I had no idea. Oh, thank you, Elsie Plays Save, for the $10. No. Just because it's a live stream doesn't mean I can stuff my face and do the crunch. You got one big crunch from me, that's all you're getting.
Just stuff your face in the bag like Cookie Monster eating cookies.
Remember when you didn't know what snuff meant? Me too. Me too. Palm Bears are pretty good low-calorie chips. I don't think we have those here. Under what extreme conditions would you actually be willing to do something as uncomfortable for you as a giant test vor audio, even if it's soft? Extreme conditions. Are you saying like I'm at risk of being homelessness and like I'm at risk of being homeless? The one thing that can save me is a payment for doing the giant test vor audio. I gotta do it. Yeah, I'd do it then. That's an extreme circumstance. Extreme conditions. I'm sorry, I'm not interested in vor personally. Like, I have no problem like catering to certain kinks that I'm not personally interested in. I don't have a problem with that. But sometimes I'm just like, oh, that's kind of gross. I mean, there's this guy, he messaged me asking if I'd be willing to do a flattening audio, and I'm like, what is that? And he's like, well, it's like, honestly, I don't really remember, like, the exact specifications, but it's like as if you would be flattened to be, like, 2D. It's not, like, killing anybody or, like, gory or anything. It's just, like, cartoonish. It's silly. And I'm just like, okay, that sounds kind of crazy, but sure, dude. If you got a script, I'll read it. So he's working on one. That's even weirder, honestly. Listen, I've done a lot of weird audios. I don't even care at this point. I don't know how you audio that. I guess you're just very descriptive about it. I mean, after all, the whole thing about, like, a giantess audio is it's just like, hey, I'm gigantic, you're really tiny. It's all about how you explain it vocally. So I guess I'll just be saying stuff like, whoa, you look like you're 2D, that's so weird. I don't know. Just like, as far as, like, kinks go, that sounds relatively harmless, so I'm just like, yeah, fuck it, whatever. I'll do a thing where you turn 2D, I don't care. I want a Roadrunner ASMR. Meep, meep. There, it's over. I mean, the whole point of Roadrunner is nobody speaks unless it's a very special episode where Wile E. Coyote is like, I'm Wile E. Coyote. Genius. Just make the anvil noises, yeah. Oh, you know what could be an idea? Reading the Acme catalog, you know. And I just like read a bunch of like, no, I'll just find a bunch of different products that they had in various Looney Tunes cartoons and just like read the product descriptions and just be like, huh, why the hell are they selling this? Read the labels and went, can USA do what? I'll tell you what they can't do. Make good salt and vinegar chips. Well, Atomic Thomas, you're not the first person to ask me to do a giantess audio. Well, I had experience. You know. I did one before. But, like, personally, I'm not, like, interested in writing them myself because it's just, like... because it's not what I'm into, so I don't know what I would write that would make people that are into it happy, you know? Wile E. Coyote raps to Roadrunner's beats. That's gotta be a video already. Oh, you know what I could do? Yeah. Has anybody seen like those anime artworks? They turned the Looney Tunes characters into anime girls. You ever seen those? They get posted on Tumblr sometimes. They're pretty cute. That Canadian swimmer can Will Funk. Moe anthropomorphism is out of control. Oh yeah, it definitely is. Well, you know, since I play Ensemble Stars, I've been getting a lot of ads for this other idol girl game where it's got like, it's I don't know, Idly Pride or something. It's a stupid, terrible name. But I keep seeing ads for it, and they're just like, yeah, we've got these like fully 3D like dance music videos, and I'm just like, oh, that's cool. So it's like another rhythm game, right? And it's not. It's just like an idol management game with like weird dating sim elements, and I'm just like, this. You could have talked me into it. I like J-pop, and like, I could have done another rhythm game, but no, it's just. It just looks dumb. Also, their designs are generic and lame. Oatmeal maple syrup chips. Oh, that's gotta be a thing. Elon Musk anime girl? I do not remember that. Did he like commission that from somebody, or did somebody just draw anime girl fan art of him? Because I wouldn't be surprised. Alright, goodbye, Pixel Winter Fox. Enjoy your dinner. Don't eat any chips. They're bad for you. Two things never change, War and Thomas. Nah, man. You do other stuff sometimes. I mean, that's fine. I don't care. Just commission what you want. You're still paying me, so I'll say it. It was fan art. Ah. It's worse that he didn't have to pay for it. Not that he would. He just, like, I'm sure he has artists that like work at Tesla or whatever companies he owns, and he's just like, hey, can you draw this of me? Thanks. Of news stations are still putting the Queen is dead as breaking news. What else is there to say? Like, it's not new. She's gone. It's not like there can be updates on that, except for the Q, of course. How are people such fucking simps? Like, how... Is it because they closed everything else down in the UK and there's nothing else to do that people are willing to queue for 16 hours to see a box that may or may not have the Queen in it? I don't actually believe she's in there. I don't. I think they're lying. I think she's elsewhere. I mean, after all, how easy would it be for some rando to set that box on fire? I don't think she's really in there. If you were forced to unsubscribe from every YouTuber, this is a very bizarre scenario, but thank you for subscribing to me, Atomic Thomas. Thank you. Meat hat, you're the one who's wrong. You're wearing meat as a hat. Yeah, preparing for the Queen's funeral. Will they just fucking bury that lady already? I'm sick of it. Review more chips. Okay. I'm just doing a small amount this time. I have an ETA on that third not safe for work script. I'm hoping to get it done maybe a week from now. I'm really sorry. It's just I kind of got swamped with like a bunch of different stuff. I know I say that all the time, but like it seems like I'm always getting swamped with different stuff. I'll try to get it done. I was gonna try to practice first with like the one that I wrote because it's a little bit shorter. Might be good for like a warm-up, I don't know. But yeah. It's just I've got 2 commissions that are due on Monday, so I'm a little bit busy. Dies of salt and vinegar overdose. Well, that'd be one way to do a face reveal. Oh yeah, no worries, Ambiguous. I just figured, like, yeah, collabs, it's difficult to get everybody together. I just figured everybody else was still doing their lines. No rush. Do what you gotta do. I don't envy you having to edit all those lines together. Oh, you hated the Vampire Mistress? Damn. Whatever happened to playlist anyway? I mean, literally, I think still to this day there are people like, well, will you continue that series? And I'm like, I can't. I've never played Vampire the Masquerade, and it's not my story to begin with. For 3 million, you could give everyone in Scotland a shovel, and we could dig a hole so deep we could hand her over to Satan in person. Halloween's around the corner. Yeah, for sure. I was at Spirit Halloween. I posted the pictures on my Tumblr. Apparently, creepypastas have costumes there now. There's a Jeff the Killer mask. Well, it's labeled Jay the Killer, but you know what I mean. And there's a Laughing Jack mask, too. That one's really surprising. Is that guy copyrighted? I thought he was made by some dude on DeviantArt. Hey, ambiguous, that's totally fair. I often go, fuck it, it's too late, and then I edit tomorrow. In a rush, because, you know, I have to get a video out every day. Yeah, I don't think they'd let you into the morning line in a lobster costume. Or the DC laces. It was the fucking sickest fit ever. Unfortunately, the Hatsune Miku socks don't really fit, which pisses me off because I swear they said they went up to size 10. I want to buy all those cool, fancy merch socks and they don't fit me. Why the fuck are my feet so stupid huge? I'm so mad. I was gonna get those sick-ass DC shoes in blue, but they only had them up to size 10 in blue, so I had to get them in size 11 in pink. I'm furious. Like, what is wrong with my... Does anybody know how to, like, get smaller feet? I'm so sick of this. Furious. I will say, though, pink shoes with the presidential purple tumbler shoelaces looks fine, but I wanted the blue shoes. They had a pair of, like, blue Converse at that same store. They only went up to, like, size 8. Why? This is the highest view count stream in weeks? Maybe. Who knows? I mean, I know, like, there are other people with, like, thousands of viewers on their streams, but, you know, 50 is still a lot of people. If you had 50 people watching you play a video game in real life, that'd be incredible. I know I'm not playing a game right now, but you know what I mean. "50 people here listening to you shit talk America." I'm not shit talking America. I'm shit talking England. I'm not. Listen, there are a lot of things I could say to shit talk the US. Telling them that their salt and vinegar chips are bad salt and vinegar chips is like, that's not even on the fucking list. There's a lot of things that Americans should worry about. Their chips are the least of it. God damn. It's about barbecue chips. I don't really like barbecue chips. Like a brand about all dressed. Do you guys even have that in America? Giant running sound effects? Yeah, I mean, well, the only giant footstep sound effects I could find were like horror movie themed. It was like a monster chasing you thump sound effect. It's a bit of a rough one. Sometimes sound effects are too specific for me to find. I have to make it up as I go. What's all dressed? I don't know. It's got vinegar in it. I'm gonna look up what flavor that is, actually. They've got a bunch of different stuff on the box, or the bag, but I don't know what it's all for. All dressed chips. I think they were invented by Ruffles. Oh, the Thrillist.com has an article on all dressed chips. You use rope tension / movement noises as sound effects for lamia tails. Oh, good tip, ambiguous. See? She's so much better at me than this. Oh, yo, are you doing a lamia audio? Hell yeah. I'm there. I am a cinnamon toast there. I don't know why I do that. I've got, like... It's like I'm trying to make a saying out of it. Like that meme that was like, what in the cinnamon toast fuck? And then I'm just like, I can put cinnamon toast in front of anything. Dies of cinnamon toast cringe. I've never even had cinnamon toast crunch. Not in my life. I've never had that cereal. I don't even know if they sell it here. Anyway, why this Canadian potato chip flavor is so good. Now is the perfect time to order the ultimate potato chip flavor, all dressed. I've spent the majority of my time in Portland, Maine, which happens to be no more than 150 miles from Canada. What is that in kilometers, though? But somehow I've never made it across the northern border. I may have never gone to the land of Letterkenny and legal cannabis, but I've seen the country's greatest wonder. It's not Niagara Falls or maple syrup, and it's definitely not Justin Bieber. When was this written? 2022, really? Okay. Poutine is a very close second, but that's not it either. How do you live 150 miles from Canada and never go there? Like, you'd be hard-pressed to find a Canadian that, like, has never been to the States, but there are so many Americans that are just like, yeah, I've never been to Canada or left the country ever. The symbiote thing is probably fine for you to do. What symbiote thing? What do you mean? Do you want me to do a Venom roleplay? I'll do it. Yeah, a Justin Bieber reference like that. Like, come on. Nobody's making Justin Bieber as Canadian jokes anymore. He's barely Canadian. He lives in the States like 100% of the time. Make a Keanu Reeves joke. We like him more. Writing a script where the listener is a normal person who accidentally ends up with a super soldier symbiote, not the Venom one. Okay, well, whatever kind of symbiote it is, we can party. I like those guys. Americans don't travel is because America is way more expensive than it has any right to be. Americans don't have passports. It's so weird. I've had a passport since I was a kid. Well, it used to be when you were a kid, you didn't need a passport. You could just get in with your parents, but then they changed that. Ridiculous. Anyway, the best thing to come out of Canada is a smorgasbord-style snack that combines all of your favorite flavors. Okay, here are the flavors. Like barbecue, salt and vinegar, sour cream and onion, and even ketchup into what will certainly become your new favorite snack, all-dressed chips. Okay. All-dressed chips were a staple snack for me growing up. They're perfect companions for just about any sandwich, and they're ideal for digging out of a bag during a road trip across my home state. But you don't need to pull out your passport to get a taste of Canada's #1 flavor, although I'd totally do it. All you need to do is read along right here. You can probably buy them from one of those snack websites or something, I don't know. Symbiote is making them superhuman, but they gotta stay low profile for both their sakes. Okay. You don't like any flavors beyond basic bitch and salt and vinegar? Hey, at least you like salt and vinegar. What exactly are all-dressed chips? All-dressed chips are a masterpiece of ketchup, barbecue, sour cream and onion, and salt and vinegar flavors all rolled into one chip. A flavor-packed dusting of these seasonings coats each and every... This is a weird sentence. A flavor-packed dusting of these seasonings coats each and every chip, leaving your taste buds wondering what just hit them, and also requesting another crunch or two. Is this just like an advertisement for Ruffles? Did they pay you to do this, Liz? Liz Provencher, whatever. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm calling you out live on stream. Leaving the country is ludicrously expensive. I don't know, man. Like, the bridge to get across is like less than $3. And I know, like, you have to wait in a long line to get your passport, but like, Yeah, we do that every 10 years here. I gotta go back in like 2024. Not excited about it. Hi, boy. If you have a more advanced knowledge of cooking, you may be thinking, that sounds a lot like plain old barbecue sauce. And you'd be right. Well, at least partially. These tangy chips do taste like sweet barbecue sauce with vinegar or ketchup notes dialed up a notch or two, depending on the brand you purchase. What makes all dressed chips so good? If the crumpled up bag at my side or my orange-red stained fingertips didn't already give it away, I love these chips. But my taste buds aren't alone. Chris D'Avila, I don't know, a senior researcher in development culinologist, enologist of culinary things, I don't know. What's my Tumblr icon? It's Bubby from HLVRAI. It's an artwork I commissioned from I don't know. There's a link. My Tumblr about has the link to the dude who drew it for me. I commissioned him. It was very good. I like it a lot. That's what I wanted. I wanted a picture of Bubby in the tube, floating and looking grumpy. And that dude fucking delivered. I have that as my phone's background. It's a great image. Oh no, ambiguous, you got auto emoji'd. This is horrifying. Anyway, Chris, whoever, the senior culinologist, spends his days studying food trends and the flavors people gravitate towards. He told me all Just chips are an ideal combination of sweet and savory that's extremely popular at the moment. It makes sense that the chips have been a runaway success because they resemble barbecue sauce, but slightly deviate from the classic, which is a huge trend in the food world right now. Right. The food world. That wasn't me, that was the desk. Lost Judgment? I don't know what that is. You don't know where you would visit in Canada? Well, Toronto at least. There's always something going on there. And I guess if you live in New York, you just have New York City, you just go there. Go to Broadway and shit. Most Americans don't even have vacation days. Okay, that's fair. You guys are screwed, by the way. With their packages often emblazoned with a Canadian maple leaf, all dressed chips read as an international creation. D'Avila... What the fuck? She spelled his name two different ways. D'Avila and D'Avilia. Liz? Did you get paid to write this, Liz? Are you making money from this, Liz? Whatever. D'Avila says people are looking for more global flavors as our world increasingly becomes more connected and travel TV shows take off. Where did the old dressed flavor come from? Like so many other great things, these chips were born in Canada. The flavor has been popular alongside ketchup for years, but its exact origin is a mysterious miracle. Yum Yum, a third-generation snack company based out of Quebec, claims to have invented the secret recipe for the chip back in 1978. I wouldn't be surprised if this is the case, given that the brand has also sold limited-time inventive flavors like cucumber and onion and chimichurri? But with no response to multiple requests for comment, I'm left to wonder how exactly this flavor came to be. Editor's note: Hi, Yum Yum. If you're reading this, please call us back. I don't think they invented it. I think they're lying. Canadian food is basically as bad as British food. What makes you say that? We have poutine. I say that knowing that I don't like poutine. Yeah, I'm saying Yum Yum is on some bullshit. Why do they get to claim friggin'? I don't think they get all dressed. Fast forward a handful of years and the all-dressed flavor trickled down into Maine, where it was produced by the company Humpty Dumpty. Oh yeah, I forgot about those guys. And distributed all across the state. Canadian companies and regional brands in the US have been doling out the product for years, but it wasn't until Frito-Lay rolled out all-dressed Ruffles in 2016 and Whole Foods developed their version of the flavor that these chips became popular in the United States. Today, variations on the chips available all across the country are available. What the fuck? I know the editor took a look at this. Apparently they didn't read it all that well. Plus, it's one of Ruffles' top 10 flavors nationwide, according to Sadira Furlow, the vice president of marketing for Lay's, Ruffles, Fritos, and Funyuns. Wait, so Lay's owns Ruffles? Huh. That's weird. I always think of them as, like, something separate from Lay's. Because, like, Ruffles has, like, the ruffled chips, but then Lay's also has Lay's wavy chips. Like, what's the deal? I'm sorry, Elsie Plays Civ. There's not really a short answer to that. I made a visual novel about it. I should really link that somewhere more prominent. Oh, thank you, boy, for the £5.
I would be in gentle green-skinned orc. Him 6'5", are quite strong with a bit of fat and him British.
You're British? Yeah, man. You could live your best orc life. I believe in you. Anyway. Where can you buy all-dressed chips? Of course, you can get the Canadian version of chips across the northern border, but many American brands have adopted the flavor as well. If you want to get your hands on a bag and taste the craze for yourself, here's where to find them. Ruffles. Okay, so I have a hard time believing this isn't an ad, because it's like, here's where to buy all-dressed chips, and you can find them on their website. It's Ruffles and Whole Foods and Humpty Dumpty. I don't even know if they sell Humpty Dumpty here. What is the visual novel I made? Well, I'll try to find it. It's always, are you British, until they want you to say darling. I don't get it. Is that, like, different in a British accent? Darling? Well, no, if you're British, they want you to call them love. That's a Britishism. Anyway, I'm looking it up. Visual novel. Yeah. I think I made a secret video about it, and then, or was I? Yeah, I made like a secret video about it, and then I didn't post it until like months later. Having to Google my own VN? No, the link to it is on one of my videos, so I have to look it up on my YouTube channel. Don't worry about it. Don't complain, just play the game. Why don't you play the game? Why don't you play the game? I hope this link still works. Hold on, I should test it first. Oh shit! The link doesn't work anymore! Damn, that sucks. The link doesn't work. Damn you, Mediafire, what happened? And here I thought it would be stable. I'll have to update that later. Oh well. Well, I'm sure I can re-upload it. Let's just I can dedicate my live stream to uploading I can re-upload it. Mediafire. Upload files now. I really thought it would keep them forever, but I guess it doesn't, so I'll have to do that. Upload a file. Now I just have to remember where I put it. Good question. Oh man, yeah, we switch accounts for the day. It's a British accent, but it's you. Okay, hold on. I'm sure I can find this somewhere. Is it in my downloads? I'm pretty sure it was labeled fake VN. Where could it be? I'll tell you right now. I don't know. Oh, I'm sorry if that was loud. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to look it up on my computer itself. Where could it be? I just want to search this PC. What the hell? I only have 2.61 gigabytes left on my hard drive. Oh, there it is. fakevn.exe. Oh, I left it in my images folder. Images. There it is. I sure hope that works. Your flu shot and COVID booster at the same time? Jesus. Anyway. There's a fake VN. Fake VN. PC.zip. I put it in there as a zip file. I think that works. Begin the upload. It is 30 megabytes. Kind of breaking the bank on this one. Using up a lot of data. Breaking a lot of rules. Causing a lot of problems. Where is it doing it? I don't even think I have an account here. Oh, it's a trial account. I should probably, like, register that so it doesn't, like, get deleted. Let me copy the link. see if it works for me. There it is. Perfect. I'm pretty sure that's the correct one. Maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna paste it in chat if you guys want to play the visual novel. It's like 2 minutes long. It's a zip file. I hope you have WinRAR. Do you think posting a MediaFire link is against YouTube's rules? Do you think I'm gonna get a strike for that? Whatever. I'm just gonna save it on the video. There we go. Perfect. Perfection. Derogatory. Should I have used Mega Upload? I don't know, man. I just know MediaFire works. Zip. Yeah, it's a joke. I've never used WinRAR. Does it turn into a horror game? No, it's just my backstory. This isn't Doki Doki Literature Club. Spoiler alert. Well, I'm sorry, Ava. What would you have used? The free trial of WinRAR lasts forever. I'm sure they made at least a little bit of money. The 50 gaming showcases. I watched Nintendo's, and that was it. I don't own a PlayStation. Who else was on? Ubisoft? I don't care about them either. Maybe my backstory is a horror story? Well, maybe. I had to work during the pandemic. They didn't provide masks until at least a few months in. Ooh. I was confused there for a second. You don't have a PC? I'm sure I've showed footage of the game before. On a different live stream. I'm not playing it now because my monitor is like over there. And it's hard to see. Oh, there's still chips on the plate. I refilled. I gotta stop doing this. Almost done. Hold up, I've got a free summon and obey me. I'm constantly interrupting my audios, like my recordings, to do free summons and obey me. It's just chapter G, it's gonna be a cheap one. Yep, Just a free raven. My teeth are getting messed up right now from eating chips. That's not like a high sugar thing. If anything, the thing's gonna mess up my teeth was that, like, cake that I bought. Just like a tiny piece of cake. They just sell them in containers. You went through the visual novel. Oh yeah. Well, I'm glad you think it's a neat idea. Like, I know I was pretty lazy with it. I didn't have like any sprites of me or anything. I just like, I don't know where I got that background from. I've never lived in an apartment that ever looked like that. I mean, I guess I probably have like stills of my apartment, like my really shitty apartment from videos I took there that don't have me in them, but like, it's just fucking sad. I don't want anybody to know where I lived. They'd just be like, Jesus Christ, fake. Really? This is what you were doing? Before you broke big? My God. Yakuza 6.5, Yakuza 8. What happened to Yakuza 7? How can they announce two different games from the same series at the same time? What? Do all the Yakuza games follow the same guy? Wait, then why are they going back for 6.5 if 7 already exists? Is it like the Lion King 1.5? Like, what's going on? Is 6.5 like a side story with like a minor character from 6? Like, what are we talking about? Is 6.5 DLC? What are... Man, I don't know. All I know about the Yakuza series is that, like, the whole thing is fucking crazy. I've seen that gif of that dude at, like... He's at the, like, mini racetrack thing, and he's, like, devastated that his car, like, didn't win the race. Or they've got, I think I actually do have a song from it saved on my phone. It's called Friday Night. It's just, like, a disco song that's, like, 1 minute long. Yakuza 7 was Yakuza like a dragon. Okay, so the dumb title thing strikes again. The angry video game nerd was right. This is ridiculous. Baka Mitai? Right, I've heard of that, but I don't have that on my phone. I don't know all the lyrics. Dame dane. That's all I know. The Yakuza series is about a career criminal who doesn't know how to actually do any crimes. Okay. Well, either way, I think I should pack it in here. In a couple of hours, Wayne Radio TV is doing Swine Saturday, which, like Waterfowl Wednesday, where he just watched a bunch of videos of ducks, he's going to be watching a bunch of videos of pigs. I saw some pigs today. It's true. They were at the fair. But seriously, like, I don't know, maybe I'm just getting too old for fairs, because I showed up there. The tickets for the rides are like, it was $15 for 10 tickets, and it's 5 tickets for every ride. So it's just like a ripoff to get you to buy the $40, like, unlimited rides bracelet. Whatever. I rode one ride, then I left, saw my friend, hung out with him for a bit, And then I went back and I was like, okay, I'll do like the other ride. And the lines were all just so long and it was so hot. And I was just like, you know what? Screw this. And I just gave my remaining 7 tickets to just a random kid that was around. I got 7 tickets because on the first ride I went on, the dude that was controlling the ride, he was just like, he noticed that I didn't have a bracelet. And he was like, hey, I found these 2 tickets on the ground. Do you want them? And I was like, yeah. Like, overall, it was a very interesting day, kind of a win sort of day. Just like weird overall. Like, it was like the whole thing's a fucking rip. It was $10 to get into the fair if you're an adult. So I go up to like one of the ticket sellers, and like they're not even like stamping hands or giving you a bracelet or anything. They give you like a purple, like one of those like shitty like raffle tickets. You didn't even have to show it to anybody, so I could have just broken in and been like, oh yeah, I lost my ticket, whatever. But I go up to the guy and he's like, 17 and under gets in for $5. And he's just like, you're 17, right? And I'm like, sure, dude. Good to know I can still pass for a teenager. I'm sure that'll be useful in no other situations. Maybe it's because I was wearing a mask. To try and correct me on what a liminal space is, it's okay. Like, the way, like, the liminal space you've described in your audio, that's not a thing that exists. Like, a liminal space is like a thing that exists in our reality. Being transported to another dimension isn't part of it, so it's all fiction anyway. Who cares? And yes, good night, Max. Cheddar is superior to all flavors. Fucking cheddar? What? What? Where are you getting cheddar chips? Be gone. Hold on. I can definitely read your name. Jakku? I don't know, man. You got a bunch of little tiny ones. I think it's Jakku. Jakku. I don't fucking know, man. I can't read katakana. It's Jakku. Okay. I'm not totally insane. Is that an anime character? I don't know. You look like you have an anime profile picture, but I can't tell. It's tiny. Anyway, I'm gonna pack up. I'm gonna get out of here. Oh, it's just your name. Okay. Way to go. Fake is an anime girl until 100k. Hey, even when I get to 100k, I'm not making my face the face of the channel. Are you kidding me? Alright, I'm gonna go. Thank you to everybody who donated. Thank you to everybody who became real fakers. Yeah, and goodbye. Hope you enjoyed me proving that the Canadian chips are better. Australian salt and vinegar chips are terrible. That's our next comparison test. I'll get my hands on them. Okay, goodbye.